I must say, after seeing the names of your shows, that I'm going to put in for a request to get a more fun name for daytime. It's spectacular. What is more fun than that?
Yeah, it's a very fun, very interesting show for the community.
Okay, well, you say it. It's better when you say it.
Espectacular.
See, it's so much better.
Yeah,
Tell us about this show.
The shows are a community-driven show. There's basically, what's the name? What we want to show is the beauty of the community, the beauty of the cultures. So there's too many content in each culture. There's too many things to show and to share within the community. And there's too many things that we don't know, we're not aware of. So that's the purpose of the show. It's a magazine-type show. Yeah.
Let's start with Espectacular. Where does that name come from?
Espectacular is the same meaning in English than Spanish. The idea of the show was to show the diversity of the Hispanic community, basically. Spectacular is a Spanish-English show. So we want to show all the content, the customs, the identity of the Hispanic community.
And how broad is the Hispanic community within London?
The numbers are very. We cannot say exactly how many Hispanic people are here in London, but the average is about 25,000 Hispanics. We're talking about children and adults, yeah.
Yeah, 25,000. That does represent a very large portion of the 400,000 of us or so living in this area.
Absolutely, and it's one of the fastest growing community in London. There's the Arabic and the Hispanic. Yeah.
And what sorts of areas are you, Jorge, when you are putting the shows together, are thinking, wow, we really have to get this aspect of the community out there for people to see?
Let's say each community, each ethnicity has their own identity. So what we want to put together for the rest of the broad community is that show that identity. I think if we understand how each group, how each culture works, we're going to be more understandable of our communities. We're going to be having a better life, better. Yeah, we want to understand people. We want to know how things work. So it's the way we can share, really.
And just have more fun.
It's more fun, absolutely. Yeah.
If we're always doing things the same, it can get kind of dull and kind of boring.
As far as you understand why each culture is behaving in a specific way, you are going to start enjoying that. That's for sure.
All right, well, let's talk about Al-Majalla Al-Araba. Did I say that right?
Al-Majalla Al-Arabiya.
Al-Arabiya. Tell us about this show.
Okay, Al-Majalla is an Arabic-English show. Same thing, Spectacular is a program driven to show the beauty of the Arabic word. I'm not Arabic, I don't speak Arabic, but I found, doing research about the community, first of all, the Arabic community is the biggest and the fastest growing community in London. There's probably about 45 to 50,000 Arabic people here in London, and the beauty of that community is extremely big. They have too many things to show. We're talking about 22 countries involved in one language, and they show differences, a lot of differences. And what we try to do with the shows, it's spectacular too, is to show the similitudes we have, not the differences. I think it's more important to understand how many things we have in common than how many things we have as different things.
Well, definitely, right? Because it links us together, and we are this sort of mosaic of people, you know, put within the same sort of unseen boundaries. So to be able to understand that, hey, we're all human and we all do things a little bit differently, but it doesn't mean we don't have that common link. So these programs coming up today, we have a Spectacular on Thursdays at 4:30, and Al-Majalla is at Thursdays at 3:30. What's on the program this week?
In Spectacular, we have there's a few interviews going on. We're interviewing one of the journalists, the Hispanic journalist. He's telling us about some issues that are going on about the community. You know, some things that we want to put together for the community and talk about, just sharing within the Hispanic community. And in the Arabic community, in the Arabic show, we have you can't try we have it's an interview with Mohammed Fakir. He's the owner of the Palman fine food restaurant. It's a beautiful, excellent restaurant. So we're talking about it. We're putting him in the show because he's a person that is showing a lot of humanity in his work. Yeah.
Well, Jorge, I also believe that when you're going to start learning about a culture, a great place to start is with the food. So
Absolutely.
that is a very great idea. Jorge, thank you so much for your time today. Jorge Herrera is a community producer here with Rogers TV. His two programs, Thursdays 3:30 and Thursdays at 4:30 right here on Rogers TV.